Now, Eyewitness Sports with Mark Robbins.
Joe Zone and John Holt earning a great honor tonight and a free dinner. We'll tell you all about it in just a moment. But first, let's talk about the Yankees and how they're trying to maintain their lead in the American League East, finishing up a series tonight in Tampa. And it is Tampa that scores first in the bottom of the first. James Loney with the RBI single. And the Rays take a 1-0 lead, and there's trouble for the Yankees starter Chase Whitley. He comes out of the game in the second inning with elbow pain. His replacement, Esmil Rogers. And Rene Rivera couldn't be happier, crushing the first pitch he sees for a 3-run home run. The Yankees' bats almost slept through this entire game. Alex Rodriguez with the only run-producing swing. In the ninth, his 9th homer of the year, a solo blast. Tampa wins it 6-1. They take 3 straight from the Yankees. Now to the Mets and Cubs at Wrigley Field. And who says the Mets can't hit? 4th inning, Wilmer Flores with a drive to left center. It's gone. And the Mets are up 2-0. And next up is Anthony Recker. And oh, no, he didn't. Oh, yeah, he did. The Mets go back-to-back. In fact, Recker went back-to-back with homers in consecutive at-bats for him. But Jonathan Neese couldn't hold a 5-1 lead. Chris Bryant with a mighty bloop. Yeah, it's to short right, but deep enough to get an RBI on the base hit. Tied the game at 5. Then in the 7th, Recker behind the plate. His big day is ruined as he can't make the catch. The go-ahead run scores from third on the pass ball, and the Mets lose at 6-5, get swept in the 4-game series at Wrigley. On the minor league side of things, the New Britain Rockets have been rocking and rolling all season long, taking a 12-game winning streak into tonight's home game with Portland. The Rockets, 25-7 on the season. They haven't lost this month. And it takes no time for the Rockets to start wailing on Portland. Bottom of the first inning. That's Trevor Story, the big story all season. He's hitting over 350, and he goes off the wall with a drive and left. It turns into an RBI triple, 1-0 New Britain. Then it's David Dahl, and Dahl will touch them all. The Rockets jump out to a 3-0 lead, and you know what? Their pitching's been terrific. Austin House comes in to get the save in this one, and the old double play helps him end the ball game. 4-2, Rockets have won 13 in a row. Eastern League record, by the way, is 15. Now let's talk college baseball. Central Connecticut hosting Sacred Heart. Both teams trying to qualify for next week's Northeast Conference tournament. Kenny Bryan off Brett Soucy with the grounder up the middle. They get 1 out, but that's it. So a run scores. The Pioneers have a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the second, Central gets 1 run back on the Mitch Guillemette single to center. A runner, though, thrown out at third to end the inning, and after that, Sacred Heart takes charge. Jason Sullivan with a drive to right center. Look at the effort here. John Lippincott gave it his all, but he couldn't make the grab. That turns into an RBI triple for Sullivan. It's 3-1. Plenty for junior James Cooksey out of Norwalk. He's settled in to pick up the victory. Sacred Heart takes it 7-2. Pioneers need to beat Central just once over the next 3 games they play to make the postseason. Central needs all 3. And now it's time to say congratulations and well-deserved to my colleagues Joe Zone and John Holt at the Connecticut High School Coaches Association dinner tonight, honoring the duo with the Joseph J. Fontana Distinguished Service Award. The award is for continually servicing high school sports through the wildly popular Friday Night Football and Frenzy shows, as well as features and stories about high school athletes all year long. John and Joe honored at the annual Coaches Dinner. Also being recognized, our executive sports producer, Mark Fijalkowski. And while they're all celebrating tonight, oh, they'll sleep and then join me tomorrow night right here at 11:15 as we have another edition of Friday Night Frenzy. And Tom Brady is going to make it a frenzy, officially appealing his 4-game suspension for the deflation of footballs in the AFC title game last year. Brady has hired high-powered labor attorney Jeffrey Kessler to help him with the case. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says he'll hear the appeal. The Patriots, meanwhile, released a 300-page report refuting many of the claims in the NFL investigation. The Pats report claims Ted Wells' conclusions are incomplete, incorrect, and they lack context. So put them up. We'll see what happens. And we want to say congratulations to David Stroney out of Suffield, a $1,000 winner tonight. David's buying. Congratulations.